All I want to do is play the goddamn game. Gosh dang it. Seems like it's working better over here. Well, Twitch will reconnect first because when the internet goes down on the YouTube side, it ends the stream and I have to create another stream and then go live again. Like, Twitch, you guys just... Twitch is simple. It just reconnects instantly. YouTube, it'll end the stream. I blame DBD. I blame the fact that I live in this country. Okay. Is it fixed now? Don't know. Game, I would like to play the killer. Please let me play the game. By the way, chat, if it goes down one more time, we're chalked. We're done. It'll be a see ya tomorrow. Omega. I know a guy that can get him here. Well, I don't have ice on my ass. If I'm going, I'd go legally, not illegally. What is happening? Canadian internet is doing what Canadian internet does, and it basically acts like dog shit. So. This is an annoying quest notification. McDonald's Wi-Fi? Well, that would also be comparable to Canadian Wi-Fi. Canadian Wi-Fi commonly is known as McDonald's Wi-Fi, yes. I'm actually on Ethernet cord, but still, same thing. My Wi-Fi is even worse. It disconnects every minute. Yeah, but yours probably doesn't cost $200 a month. So... That's probably the difference, man. Okay, game, I would like to play the game now. I would like to play the game. $200? Yeah. Mick Canadian Wi-Fi. Yep, true. Very true. Yep, true. Also, I think YouTube might be chalked for the night in terms of the stream actually hitting any potential viewers, because sometimes YouTube, if you post too much in the same day, they'll nerf you and they'll shadow ban you for the day. So we'll have to see if that happens to the stream. Unfortunately, we might be chalked for tonight. It might be over, you know. Zane, I hit 300 subs thanks to you, bro. I appreciate you, man. I'm glad to hear it, bro. What up, Ugreen? I really wish I could play with you. Well, we're playing Killer right now on the test server. By the way, chat, if you do have Steam, you can play on the test server. If you have DBD on Steam, you can play on the test server and try out the new Killer. Who are we maining today? This is the test server on Steam version of DBD to play the new Killer. So. Does it have to be on Steam? Yeah, the test server is only on Steam. Yeah, the test server is only on Steam. Oh, you have a superb day. You're a wonderful man. Thank you, big boy. I appreciate that. What up, Rubik? Play the game? We're trying to play the game. We're queuing for a game. It's being Gooner. Oh, she's showing too much skin? Nice. You're cool. Thank you, Giovanni. Oh, boy. What are you going to do if stream ends again? I'll probably just go play PoE, honestly. I'll probably just go grind PoE tonight. Your internet's being bad? Your internet's messing up tonight, yeah. I saw another guy had a Jim Carrey ban, and I didn't understand that. Jim Carrey ban? Jim Carrey ban. What? Did he look like Jim Carrey? Because if he didn't look like Jim Carrey, I don't understand why he'd have a Jim Carrey band. What up, Three Idols? How you doing, man? He did look like Jim Carrey? Well, that's probably why, because people were probably spamming his chat telling him he looks like Jim Carrey. Do you see your dick when you shit? No, I'm usually looking at my phone. Hopefully your Wi-Fi stays up. Yeah, hopefully. What's the new killer's ability? You're gonna see, man. You're gonna see. Someone said it was to load characters for him to fight. Are you doing the same? What? Load characters for him to fight. What? You can't see because it's in my mouth? Oh, true. True. Does it say queue time? No. It only has queue time for 2v8. So we just have to sit here and wait to find a game. That's how it works, man. Yes, sir. That's how it works. You just wait and hopefully the game finds you a game. Yep, that's right. That's how it goes, man. You're nice and skinny. Thank you, Katie. I appreciate that. Oh, boy. Zane, are you excited for Silk Song tomorrow? I don't know when I'm going to try Silk Song, but I do know that it comes out tomorrow. Did you play the Battlefield 6 beta? I'm going to be honest. I have little to no interest in Battlefield 6. I did try the beta. It was cool. It's a Battlefield game. I just don't really have interest in Battlefield, to be honest with you. So that's an annoying menu thing. It kind of reminds me of Ghoul, where Ghoul would be like, in the menu the whole time. Borderlands. Well, Borderlands in 9 days. There's a new Springtrap skin. I heard about that. I heard there's a new Springtrap skin coming in. Is it in the test server? Oh, so someone turned Springtrap into a goon. This is the Goon Juice Springtrap skin. Wow. How about that, huh? Goon Juice Springtrap. It's Goon Trap. Yeah, it's Goon Trap. Yeah. It's Goon Trap. Oh, man. Oh, boy. No, I don't think they have any of the new cosmetics in here, chat. We're in a game. We're in a game. Let's go. Let's go. When did you start the live? 8 minutes ago? He smells like expired dairy products. I actually have to take calcium pills because I don't even have dairy that often. I don't have dairy. Like I don't drink milk. I have like some cheese, but not a lot. Like if I didn't take like calcium pills, I wouldn't get any calcium, bro. I just don't have dairy. Crazy? Yeah, I know. I'm just not a big milk guy. So what do you think of me getting the new Killer P100? You can go ahead and do that, man. Milk is healthy. It's also expensive. You know what's not expensive? Water. Zane, you have so many folds. You're an origami knife. That was all right. You tried. For real, milk is retardedly expensive? Yeah, it is. Is MM good now? Michael Myers? Don't worry, we're gonna try it out. We're gonna try Michael Myers out. Water doesn't have calcium? Well, that's why you take calcium pills. How much does a gallon of milk cost over there? We don't really sell our milk by the gallon. We sell our milk by the bags. And I think the last time I was there it was like $8. Really expensive. Okay, here we go. Try the new Myers. I know we're gonna try the new Myers. Don't you worry. We're gonna try the new Myers. Bag milk's like mock titty. True. What do you think about the end killer side patch? I think the new changes are weird. I don't like them. I don't like them at all. Nice mic. Thank you, Alice. Okay, here we go. So we want to immediately go head the first second we can. We want to go head. Because with head, we can fly around. And this is going to help us find the survivors right away. Okay, and now that we see the survivor, we want to go back into body form. Okay, we're back in body. So we have someone right here. We squirt. Okay, we squirted our juice on them. Let's squirt them again. Yeah, we squirted them again. We're going to go for the hit. And now let's fly his head. And that's a down. Okay, I mean, that wasn't too bad, I guess. I mean, that wasn't horrible. You can't shoot the goon juice very far. I guess in this point I want to go head. She's injured there. So can I go injure her again? Yeah, okay. Okay. I mean, that's kind of cool, I guess. All right, that's not horrible. Hey, where's my base kit barbecue and chili? Someone's got to be around here. They're double tapping the gen. Double tapping the gen. Oh my god. See, this is the problem that we're going to run into. Because I have to specifically go to new people to hook every single time. And I can't play the hook anymore. So they're going to need to slow down. If they want to keep all these changes in the game, they're going to have to slow down the timer, how long it takes to do gens. Oh my god. I mean, I could just hit her like that. I'm trying to do the squirt animation, though. Did that get her? I hate the squirt. Okay, there we go. Okay. I mean, okay. Is decent. So now we want to fly all the way over here. This is going to be a killer that you'll want to have like a lot of aura perks on to know where people are. Where did they go? And they're gone. Your game's been super quiet? Well, that's the change. Oh, well, that was a long shot. So she's hurt now. Okay. So she should be able to be injured right now, right? Killer looks clunky. A little bit. A little clunky. I can't hurt her with the squirt, can I? Can I hurt her with the squirt? No. I heard someone crying back here. If they're gonna make it a dash, at least a little more distance would be nice. Wait, that didn't count as a damage? She was already infected though. What? She was already squirted before. She had the things on her. It's because she had a mushroom. So all they have to do is eat a mushroom, and they're safe. I think they should have to eat like 3 mushrooms. Yeah, I mean, I've barely gotten like anything going with this. Like, this is kind of crazy, man. Oh, so you get the unhook notifications at the end. So is there any reason to squirt her other than... Where did she go? Man. That is so bad. That dash animation is so trash. That dash animation is so trash. This killer's pathetic. This killer's pathetic. This killer's absolutely pathetic. No one's gonna be using this. Okay, let's see the more. Rip her head off. Why is the dash so slow? So there's a 1 second cooldown after you do the dash, and you have to hold the button to charge the dash for 1 second as well. So you have to charge the dash, and then you have a cooldown after the dash. You can't just tap the button and do the dash. You have to charge up to it. Kind of weird, man. Kind of weird. I don't know about this. This is on repeat. This is pre-recorded. This is not pre-recorded. No. Zane, why do you ban people for fat jokes? It literally says fat joke does not equal ban. I don't know. I don't know what you guys are smoking, bro. Try Michael Myers changes. Okay, let's try. Let's see what Michael Myers is like now. Where is he? Might as well get a skin for him. They gave us. Might as well. Wait, no. Michael. Where's Michael? Can you move during the dash? No. So when you do the dash as the new killer, it locks your controls and you can't move. You're unable to move with the new killer's dash. Your character just basically just goes immediately forward. You can't move with the dash. If this isn't pre-recorded, call Blake and set up the hot tub stream. I already told Blake to fuck off today. He was being annoying. Bro's ignoring TikTok chat. It's like bro thinks that there's like 20 people in the chat. Like, okay. Does Nemesis have any changes? No, they didn't touch Nemesis. Does Zane look hungry? No, I don't look hungry. I ate before stream. I'm good, man. Oh yeah, I gotta level him up. Let's just do your typical build. Yeah. Let's do Pop Goes the Weasel and what did we do for the last one? Barbecue and chili isn't the same anymore. They completely removed everything about barbecue and chili is just not the same at all anymore. Maybe, I mean, we have Thrilling Tremors on. Franklin's, maybe. You know what I'm interested with this one? Coup de grace. And then we'll have the Mori on. I don't think they changed his Mori. Okay. It's gone. Tombstone Myers is gone, chat. No more one-hit Mori with Myers. Tombstone Myers is completely gone. Yup. It's gone. Damn. Play the game. Chat, we're queuing for a lobby, bro. Calm down. Reveals the aura of survivors within 32 meters while stalking. That's pretty good. I like that. I said that was happening? Yep. I herald Zane Kane, devourer of chimichangas. I wish I had some chimichangas, man. Zane, can we have the bush stream? Absolutely not. Show us the bush. What? I'm ready for Faz. It's a little early for Faz, but... What are you playing? We're playing the test server for Dead by Daylight. All the new changes coming in the new update. Are you getting that many fat jokes? Well, of course, I have no problem with them. If people want to say fat jokes, they can say fat jokes. There's far too much censorship on the internet nowadays, and people have the freedom to say whatever they want in my chat. If they want to be mean, they can be mean. They're going to look like idiots in front of everyone who's just joking around, but they can make themselves look like an idiot if they want to. Who are you just using? The new killer, the Katsu or something, the Katsue or something. What do you think would make the new killer better? I think what would make the new killer better, I don't think there should be a slowdown. So when you transform from head to body, there's a movement speed nerf. You take like 2 or 3 seconds where you slow down and you have to wait for the cooldown end before you return to normal speed. I think it should be a seamless transition where you don't lose any movement speed at all. That would make the character feel much better. And I think for the dash, if they want the head to be a dash, I think you should be able to slightly move like left or right with the dash. I think if you had those things, those two added to the killer, I think it'd be way better. You look like Popeye's nemesis? Popeye has a nemesis? Do you play Survivor? I play both. Yeah, I play both. Fat joke equals ban. Lofi, I'm gonna need you to read, man. I'm gonna need you to read. It says fat joke does not equal ban.
Super chatted $2.02. Does the bush have a skin fade?
What? Wouldn't she be OP after that? See, here's the thing though. She wouldn't be OP because the killer overall is not very strong. A lot of Survivor mains are actual morons because they think any killer that's remotely good is OP. Just because a killer can kill you doesn't mean she's OP. You know? That wouldn't make her OP. Overall, she's still going to be incredibly mid. I don't see any realm where she's higher than maybe a B tier. Is that a new mic? No, it's the same mic I've had. How's the new Myers rework? We haven't tried Myers yet. We're about to try him. You look like Steve from the movie. Thank you, man. You look like if Homer Simpson and Eric Cartman had a baby. Why are you thinking of Homer Simpson banging a child?
Matt's Information Repository super chatted $1.99.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Thank you, Matt. Are you live on both YouTube and TikTok? I go live every single night on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. Twitch has the landscape stream, so if you're looking for the horizontal, that's over on Twitch. Same name on all platforms. Say I am Steve. Chat, I don't even look like Steve. I don't get the hate on DBD. Oh, there's plenty of reasons to hate on DBD, and the community is like half the reasons. Okay, here we go. Myers rework. I didn't test this against AI, so we're going to test this against real players. We're going to test this against real players. Hopefully not too sweaty. Love you, dude. Keep positive. I respect you a lot now. I appreciate that, Samurai. Can you do a medicine cabinet edit? I don't even know what that means. Loan me $5? I can't, man. Unfortunately. If you win a real game, I'll subscribe. All right, man. You're so cute. Thank you, Brandon. What did you think of my lookalike in the Discord? That's crazy, bro. I saw that. I'm going to hop on into the bit and check it out for myself. Yeah. Your room looks cool. Thank you, nobody. Is it pink? A darker shade. A darker shade. You like fat jokes? I have no problem with fat jokes. People want to say fat jokes, they're going to say fat jokes. Who am I to say that they can't say something in my chat? Who am I to deny them a free speech, you know? It doesn't bother me, so I don't care. Okay, so as far as I'm aware, Myers is now a dash killer. How does this work? Okay, so we still have the stalking like normal. Where's the survivor? Okay. Is it even filling up? I don't even know. Is it even filling up? Like... Is the stalking even filling up? I'm so confused. Is it even doing anything? I'm stalking them. This is supposed to trigger some other mode. I'm so confused. It looks like it's not doing anything. I know, it's not. What? Surely it doesn't take this much stalking to make him go into normal mode. Wait. Wait. Wait, what? There is a second mode. It's called Evil Incarnate. And I'm supposed to stalk them to get it. So how do I... These survivors are taking this way too seriously. I'm trying to figure out what the hell this killer even does now. This killer's not even doing anything. The stalking's not even doing anything. The stalking's literally not building up. They're not turning red. It's not doing anything. Like, no, stop. No. Stop. Stop. No, stop. I'm trying to figure out what the hell this thing even does. Stop. Stop. Stop running. My God, you are so annoying. No one gives a shit about you tryharding. This is a test server. Stand there. I want to see if this does anything. No, stand there. Holy shit, you're annoying. No. No. Stop. Stand there. Just stand there. Okay, I'm stalking. So the stalk does nothing. The stalk does literally nothing. It literally does nothing. Like it literally does nothing. It does nothing. What does it do? Like what's... Like what? So what the hell's the point of this killer now? This is just like a trapper without the traps. Yeah, it's like trapper without the traps. Like it's literally just pointless. This is not even like remotely good. This is like they completely tore everything about Myers from Myers. Like
Matt's information repository super chatted $1.99.
Like it's just a killer. It's just
Here is a couple more neat bucks for you, Night G.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Matt. Thank you, man. Like it's just an M1. Yeah, F tier. Yeah. This is like disgusting. They completely gutted everything that Myers was. Like he's literally just... He doesn't even have a second mode anymore. Like he actually doesn't even have a second mode. He doesn't even have like a dangerous mode anymore. It's just empty. It's just an M1. It's just walk forward in M1. Oh my God. Everyone who paid money for this should actually get refunded. Like, that's actually embarrassing. Like, this doesn't even do anything. This doesn't even do anything. The way they hyped up, it seemed like he would have a second mode where he would unlock a dash. Well, that's what I assumed. Right? I would assume you would charge it up, and then it would go like ding, 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 and then he would go like this, and then he would have like a dash. But no, he just has nothing. Stalking does literally nothing. What the f—
Matt's Information Repository super chatted $1.99. Did you know you were Canadian? PM is my third cousin.
That's crazy, bro. Hey, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. It took me a minute to figure out what you're trying to say there. Okay, what is the intention? Could it be a bug? Maybe. Apparently, you're supposed to be able to switch between 3 modes. What? How the hell do you switch between the modes? What? Huh? Okay, hold on. We're gonna go against AI and figure this out. It has nothing to do with the stalking, apparently. It has nothing to do with the stalking. Hold on. We need to figure this out. It has literally nothing to do with the stalking. So how the hell do you switch the modes then? This is so weird. I used to play DBD. Nice, man. If you encountered a bear, it would run before you could fight it. Thank you, man. Maybe it's like Control or something? Because it's not stalking. I didn't have this last game. Wait, I actually didn't have this last game. It just said stalk at the bottom. It didn't say control. I actually didn't have that on the screen last game. So what the hell's the difference? It was a bug? There's a bug right now where you can get locked in stalker mode. Oh, so it was a bug. Okay, well, what's pursuer mode then? What's the difference? Okay, this one's a little bit faster. Okay, I'm stalking them. So does your stalk it does build up. Oh my god. Okay, wait. This loop is so stupid fucking AI tracking, bro. No point in chasing this dude. I'm just trying to see what the dash is. Okay, evil incarnate mode. Okay, what is this? Oh. So it's like... Huh. Wait. Someone's right. Wait a minute. Wait. Wait. That's a very long dash. You guys notice the speed boost when I hook someone who's a unique hook? Watch how much faster I get when I hook this person. So you get a 10% speed boost when you hook someone who wasn't hooked previously. It only lasts like 10 seconds though. The stalker mode's kind of weak. It's harder to stalk people. I agree with you. And now we hunt. Oh, wait, that one was really long. Oh, so it's every attack. It doesn't even have to be the dash. Okay, wait. I mean, it still kind of gets you some range, right? It still can almost be used as movement. You know? It could be used as like a movement thing almost. To close the gap because it doesn't have that big of a cooldown. They were over here, I believe. See, that one was a long one. Oh, see, this is... Okay. I think it'll take a little bit to get used to. I don't think this Myers is dead yet. definitely want to use the stalking, though. You want to stalk as much as possible. Little weird cooldown, a little weird movement buff when you, or debuff when you turn evil incarnate, though. Is it gonna do the same loop every time? Yeah. They really need to fix the bots in this game. They need to play more organically. Interesting. We need to try this against a real team now then. What are you doing? We're just testing the new Myers. So I guess you have a bar that fills up with the charge, and the longer the charge... Wait, no, that's not how that works. I don't understand how you're supposed to get more distance on it. Oh, wait, I think I know. You gotta hold it for longer. That's how it works. You just have to hold it for longer. Okay, so there was slugging changes. We can't leave her on the ground for long. I just hooked this person previously, so what is this going to do? Is this going to notify me I did something wrong? Because technically that was 2 hooks in a row, which they don't want you to do. No. Just doesn't say anything. Okay. Let's test this against real players. Who cares what they want you to do? Well, they made, if you hook a survivor twice in a row and it results in their death, you can't regress any generators for the rest of the game. That's a new change with this update. They basically nerf you and you can't regress any gens. That's unfair? Yeah. Are you looking for a new secretary to replace Hannah? Absolutely not. Okay, well now we know how this works. Okay, wait, maybe it was an add-on. You guys are probably right. Oh, it says cannot leave stalker mode. Okay. Okay. Increases stalker meter fill rate by 30%. So what's this? So what's the point of this? What's this? How does this do good? In evil incarnate mode, survivors are exposed. Lunge range is increased by 50%. Slaughtering strike cannot be used. Oh. So this removes the lunge attack or the charge attack from evil incarnate mode, but it makes your M1 have a longer range and you can one hit. Hooking a survivor during evil incarnate refreshes its duration? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. You know, we could be absolute jackasses and just do this. Fuck it. Let's run both iridescent add-ons. Fuck it. Oh, man. Does that mean it refreshes the 40 seconds? I think evil incarnate mode will never end as long as you hook someone within 40 seconds. I think that's how it works. Don't trust him. He's fake. HBF, I don't know what drugs you're on, man, but I don't think you took them today. I think you need to get back on your meds, man. This isn't pre-recorded. He wants to ban accounts. Oh, you can't read. I understand. You're illiterate. That's okay, man. Hey, not everybody can read. Not everybody can be afforded the IQ level and the knowledge to read, man. I'm sorry. I've seen I've seen Michael insta-kill a whole lobby on first downs. How? So that's what used to be Tombstone Myers. You basically can mori them the second you hit them. Fat Thor, absolutely. You're rude as a streamer? And you're a fucking idiot. Who gives a shit? I don't care that you think I'm rude. I got people watch me. I don't need to worry about HBF over on fucking shit talk. I don't gotta fucking worry about you random 7-year-old over here complaining that I'm not banning people. Get the fuck out of here. Go play Roblox and get hit on by a 40-year-old man. Why do you look like Jack Black in the Minecraft movie? It's not... Okay, I don't look like him, okay? What are you playing? Dead by Daylight. This streamer is super rude. What's wrong with him? Correction. I'm rude to people that can't read. Because they disturb chat. Chat gets held down every day by people who can't read. True? Very true. Very true. Alan, right away. There you go, chat. There's an example. Everybody look at Alan. Everybody stare at him. Alan, someone push him to the center of the circle. There he is. There's Alan. See that, Alan? See that, chat? There he is. That's one of them. There he is, chat. That's one of them. Shame. 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 Oh my god, the shame circle. You sound like the average Dead by Daylight player. No, see, for me to sound like the average male Dead by Daylight player, my voice would have to be pitched up a few decibels. It's very rare to find someone with a tone this deep. Send him to the stockades. True. Hi from Sydney, Australia. What up, Matt Mayhers? How you doing, man? What up, Australia? You look like Joe Biden. What? How do I look like Joe Biden? Android shame? What did Android do? Oh, Android can't read either. Wait, is that a new thing? Is chat just going to shame on everybody who can't read? Wait, is that actually the new thing? Oh, no. Can you do Catman's voice from South Park? Not really. Yeah, kitty. It's magic and pit pee. Ma'am, kitty's being a dildo. I appreciate the GG, Miss Town. Thank you. Take your shirt off. I'd get banned if I do that. Can we shame them? I've given free reign for my chat, so do what you want, man. If you can't read, how can you reply? Well, they don't reply. They don't reply correctly because they're like, "Oh, what do you mean? It says, excuse me, Mr. Streamer. It says fat joke does not equal, or fat joke equals ban. What do you mean by that?" You know what my favorite comment is in the chat? You know what the best thing is that someone puts in the chat? Well, Queso's better because he doesn't ban for fat jokes. Queso's better. And I just know instantly their IQ is lower than their shoe size. Instantly. Oh, oh, we got another one. We got another one. We got another one. Uh-oh. Why are you comparing yourself to Queso? Oh my God, chat. No, I am okay. I am not saying that people are dumb for saying Queso is better. They're saying Queso is better because they think that I banned for fat jokes because they're too dumb to read that it says fat jokes do not equal ban. That's oh my Lord. The American education system has failed this generation. Holy good God. I'm not making a comparison between me and Queso, chat. I'm making a summarization of why people are idiots. Only 8 people, no one's chatting. Shame the dude that doesn't know what multi-streaming is. Actually, you guys don't even know he's on TikTok. Just TikTok. No one knows anybody on TikTok. Shame, yeah. Is it the boomers or the millennials that screwed us over? Well, who are the teachers? Because I don't think boomers are teachers anymore. I think teachers are millennials. I don't speak English properly as far as I know. Why are people so bad? He's a human being like you. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Some are. Oh, Midwich. Okay. Queso has a bigger audience. You have smaller, which makes you bad. That's not the point, child. The point is that people can't read. The whole point of the conversation is not comparing me and Queso. It's that they're making a comparison between me and Queso with something that's not even true because they can't read and actually realize what it said. Lord Almighty. Okay, we got halfway stock. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. And we got it. I'm going to wait to catch up to her before I unleash this. Can I hold this an unlimited amount of time? I think I can. Okay, now we go. Wait, what? Was there always that many pallets that close together? Or am I tripping? Are there more pallets? Wait. Are there more pallets? More pallets. More pallets, boxes, and gens. What? Yeah, Myers is kind of good, I'm not gonna lie. I could mess around and play Michael a bit. I've never seen anyone from this base kit, barbecue, and chili you're apparently getting, though. Apparently you're supposed to get base kit, barbecue, and chili. I have not seen anyone after hooking. In the patch notes, it said all killers get base kit, barbecue, and chili. Wait. Pardon me? Oh, she was just unhooked. Well, I can't hook her now, but I can stalk her. Nice pallet. Don't wait. Don't tell me you're leaving. No, you're not. Oh, you are. Okay, Ace will be around the corner. Oh, I thought he was going to a gen. Why can't you hook her? Because she was previously unhooked. So if I hook her, I can't break gens for the rest of the game. I think. Or no, because it's because they unhooked the other. Okay, never mind. I have to wait for the, so if I hook two, so okay, if I hook two people, right? If I hook two and they unhook one of them, I have to wait for the second one to be unhooked before I can hook the one that was just. So it's whoever got unhooked rather than whoever got hooked. It's not technically whoever got hooked. It's whoever got unhooked. Wait, am I not in evil incarnate mode? Why did she not go down? I'm supposed to one hit in evil incarnate mode. Yeah, there's a lot more pallets, guys. There is a lot more. This is a major killer nerf update. Oh, I can't fall off that. There's a lot more pallets. There's a lot more. There's like at least I'd say like 4 more pallets that aren't usually there. L update? Yeah, this is a very L update. I don't like this map, by the way, but why can't, so explain the changes to me. So if you hook somebody and you hook them again and they die, you can't regress gens for the rest of the game. And if it's before 6 gens, everyone else in the game gets a 25% repair speed bonus. I thought I could ride the I did that before. It didn't let me this time. I rode the edge before. I did that the previous kill. And Michael's different now? Yeah, Michael's different now. I'm gonna be honest. This add-on that takes away the dash. I mean, it's fine, but it's not crazy good. You hook a player twice and the survivors get a buff? Yes. I still have never seen apparently they gave us base kit, barbecue, and chili. I've still never seen a single player's aura. Oh, she's using finesse. Nice. Did that the pallets respawn now? The pallets respawn. Why would they change that? What? They respawn after 45 seconds. Why? Oh my god, that might actually be the worst change. That's actually crazy. No, that might be the worst. I'm not gonna lie, that's worse than all the slugging and tunneling. I'm kidding? No, but that one recharged. That one was broken. That one was broken. We broke that. That's not crazy at all. It absolutely is. If a player throws too many pallets, the pallets should be gone for the rest of the game. It makes no sense for them to respawn. There's a perk where you could rebuild them. If they were rebuilt, they'd have an X on them, though. You can tell it wasn't the rebuild because they'd have the X on them. That's crazy. That is a massive change. Insanely survivor-sided. Insanely survivor-sided. Okay. So, what's the point of the perk that respawns the boards then? The pallets? Like, what? Did they rework that perk? Because that perk's pointless now. Like, it's literally pointless. Like, it's actually pointless now. Why would you ever need to rebuild a pallet when they respawn? We broke a pallet, went back, and it was there again. Yeah, no, and no Rick perk either, no. Try avoiding the pallets next time. You know, I can tell the people in chat who don't play Dead by Daylight. So, that pallet didn't respawn? No, it did because it was the same room. It was the room with like the crashed we went up the ramp multiple times. No, it was the same room for sure. I'm thinking that perk where it automatically breaks the pallet when you throw it, that one might be, the room looks similar. No, not the room that has the ramp. There's only one room in Midwich that has the ramp like that. Have you played Nurse with the new update? I have not. We can give her a try though. Did it say anything in the patch notes about pallets? Hang on. Where would it be? Community? Here we go. This is just killer. This is survivor. Okay, so these are the updates. When survivors are unhooked, they get a 10% speed boost for 30 seconds. They get endurance for 30 seconds, which means they get a protection hit. All grunts of pain, aura, scratch marks, and pools of blood are hidden for 30 seconds. They have no collision with other players for 30 seconds. They can see the killer's aura within 32 meters for 30 seconds. They are immune to killer instinct for 30 seconds, and they're immune to making any AFK crows for 30 seconds. When a survivor's hooked, the hook status is on the queue. Yeah, we saw that. When a survivor is unhooked, there is no loud noise notification, and the hook status on the HUD is hidden and revealed 10 seconds later. These effects are disabled when all generators are completed. When hooking a survivor that's different than the last hook survivor, you gain a 20% damage boost the next generator action, 10% haste for 15 seconds. Honestly, if the survivor gets 30-second speed boost, we should get 30-second speed boost. I'm not going to lie. If the survivor gets a 30-second speed boost, so should we. We should get 30 seconds. It should be balanced on both sides. It should be completely balanced. Reveals all survivors outside of 40 meters that have let... $40 meters. Barbecue and chili used to be 24. So this is bullshit. So it only reveals survivors outside of 40 meters. You know how long 40 meters is? Base kit, barbecue, and chili. That's bullshit. Barbecue and chili was 24. I know because I ran it all the time. That should be 24 meters. The following killers have a different set of bonuses. Blight, Dark Lord, Ghoul, Hillbilly, Kresu, and Nurse. So they're already nerfing the new killer before it even comes out. That's crazy. So all these killers only get 10% damage to the next generator, a 5% speed boost for 10 seconds, and the same aura reveals as above. When a survivor dies to a hook or Mori before 6 hook states... Okay, this is the one. This is the one. If a survivor dies before you've hooked anybody 6 times, the remaining survivors gain a 25% repair speed bonus for the rest of the game. That's crazy. That part's crazy. That part's crazy. And then when a survivor that was previously hooked... So if you hook a player twice in a row and kill them, you can no longer block, damage, or regress generators. Think about that for a second. You can't block, damage, or regress. So if you're running Thrilling Tremors, your perk is deactivated for the rest of the game. So don't tunnel. What do you do if the other 3 survivors are in lockers, hiding, and one survivor is the only person that can be found? You got to just let them run around. You can't do anything. Like, you can't do anything. Killer 2 times in a row can't be luck. I think this should deactivate after 45 seconds. I think if you've been unhooked and you've been out of the... after being unhooked, if you've been alive for 45 seconds, you should no longer be considered tunneling. I think 45 seconds is long enough for you to get your base and be able to regroup and be able to survive a chase. But they do nothing about gen rushing? Yeah, you know what? How about this? If a survivor does 2 gens before you get 6 hook states, the killer gets an extra 25% damage generator boost. Because This does absolutely nothing to balance the game. This just makes survivors happy. This does absolutely nothing to make the game any more enjoyable for killers. Like, this completely ruins the killer experience. The following perks have been updated. Oh yeah, we haven't even gotten into the perks yet. Wait a minute. Let's get into the perks. Okay, you ready for this? This is where it gets fun. Where's the perks? Okay, you ready for this? Ruin actually got a buff. Ruin's going to be one of the perks to run. Dead Man Switch. So, Dead Man Switch in Tier 3 blocked the generator for 50 seconds. Now it's only 35 seconds. Pop Goes the Weasel. Before, 20% generator progress lost. Now it's only 15%. Pain Resonance. Generator progress went down 12%. Or sorry, went down 20%. Now it's 12%. So basically everything that was around regressing generators and stopping gen rushing has been nerfed. Everything around regressing generators has been nerfed. This is the biggest nerf to killers they have ever done. This is the biggest nerf ever. Like, this is in no way even slightly beneficial to killers. That's crazy. Just play Survivor then? Well, you should want to play both. The game should make you want to play Survivor and Killer. It should make both a good experience. This is a PTB, so this might not make it to live if people complain. Well, people complained about the changes that they made in the last update for the last PTB, and every single change they made in that PTB went live. So, I think from what we did, the Myers rework is fine. I mean, it's not as good. I still think the other Myers is better, but I mean, it is what it is. Oh, updates various realms to adjust the quantity and distribution of pallets, reducing the presence of dead zones. So you're telling me they may... Okay. Okay. Let me get this straight. There's more pallets. There's less ability to regress generators. They made major nerfs to tunneling. And this is supposed to be a balanced update? When killers palleted successfully, nearest broken pallet respawns? Where the hell are you seeing that? Where is that? Where is that? I was joking. I was going to say. Check them. You're right. Wait. Where's the Survivor perks? Is there anything about pallets in here?
Helix super chatted $1.99. Zane's gonna be running Node for life after this.
Noed? Yeah, man. What the hell? I don't think you broke the pallet. I think someone reset the pallet. You know what? You could be right. You could be right, actually, now that I think about it. Because I do specifically remember getting pallet stunned there. That could be what happened. Zane, did you not read any of this previously? I knew about this for days, the ruined killers. Not all of this was said previously. Not all of this was revealed. Not all this. All this was some of this is new.
Helix super chatted
I never used to do super chat, though, Helix. Thank you, man.
$1.99. I want a Zane killer where he just sits on pallets.
True, man. Okay, did they are any of these survivor perks nerfed? They increased the aura reading duration for clairvoyance. Survivors you unhook retain their unhook protections for an additional... I beg your fucking pardon? I beg your fucking pardon. Borrowed time. Survivors retain their unhook protections for an additional 12 seconds? So if we go back up here, that perk gives your teammates the 10% speed boost for 42 seconds. That perk better not stack. Please, for the love of God, tell me that perk doesn't stack. Well, I guess it wouldn't be because you only get unhooked once. Never mind. But it's only the one time, right? Wait, it's only the one time. It's only the one time, right? It's not like for the rest of the game. Twice for each unhook. Oh boy. What else we got here? They actually nerfed Hope. No Mither increases the volume reduction of grunts of pain to 100%. So they buffed No Mither. Still a useless perk anyways. They buffed Plot Twist? Bro, they buffed Plot Twist. You get 25% faster recovery speed now. Like 25% added on to what it previously was on Plot Twist. Damn. Off the record, that's 20 seconds. I don't see anything about that with off the record, but... What else we got here? These people are lying to you about the perks? Nah, some of them are bullshit, yeah. That's crazy, man. I feel like that one's going to be used a lot. Borrowed time. I feel like that's going to be used in like Survivor with Friends. I feel like borrowed time is going to be a very Survivor with Friends type of perk now. That's crazy. Wow. Why is your character not in game? What? We're looking at the changes. They nerfed Dark Lord, by the way. Well, kind of. They nerfed his add-ons. But they buffed him slightly. So his Hellfire takes like half a second less to cool down, and it has one more pillar in the Hellfire. They buffed his like regular attacks, but nerfed his like add-ons. Borrowed time is an OG perk which everyone used before it became base kit, because killers could down you right when you got unhooked. Damn. Oh yeah, we should test the clown nerf. Where is he? I forgot about that. That'll be a good one to test. I want to test the clown nerf. What's the clown nerf? It takes an extra half a second for the clown to get the speed boost. So what I want is the what the hell was that perk called? It was Xenomorph. No. This one. Yeah, that's the one. Disordinance. Tremors. Honestly, I really vibe with the Springtrap perk. Phantom Fear. I really vibe with it. You are potentially pregnant. What? Is this some movement? The clown? Yeah. They're nerfing killers because you need more survivors for each game. I mean, obviously, right? But, like, still. I do think... Do I think there's more people in the game that come to DBD to play killer than survivor? I think there is. Like, I think if they nerf killers too much, I don't think that's going to make people go play survivor. Because I think a lot of the killers only want to play killer. I think they'll just go play a different game. Do a dance while we wait? What? Do a dance? Do you think they're going to keep doing that when you're playing when you're play killer? Probably. It has the lowest player count to this launch. What's the player count? There's 124,000 people playing PoE right now. Holy shit, this game's been... Honestly, man, PoE's been popping off. That's crazy. Okay, let's do the Dead by Daylight. 44K. It's really odd to me how many people play this game during the day. Like, for a game that's about horror, it does terrible at night. Isn't that weird? Like, for a game about horror, its numbers are terrible at night. Like, it does great during the day. It does great at, like, 4, so that would be, like... That would be what? 3 o'clock? People do this thing called sleeping. Well, what this tells me is that almost all the Dead by Daylight players are either unemployed or in a different country. Or they're streamers. Because, like, the peak player times are at, like, noon to, like, 4. Or they work at night? Yeah, I guess, or they could be working night shift, yeah. Euro players? Do you think there's that much of a Euro... I mean, this would mean that Euro would be the substantial, like... portion of the gamer player base. Like, it just seems weird to me that literally, like, by like 5 o'clock, like a quarter of the player base just logs off the game. You know? It just seems kind of weird. Like, are you telling me that's 14,000 streamers that are all clocking off and going for dinner? I don't know. It seems kind of weird to me, man. That's kind of weird. They're based in Canada. They're in Montreal, aren't they? Behavior's a Montreal company. You know what? That makes sense. You know who's also a Montreal company? Ubisoft. And what do they both have in common? They make dog shit decisions. Oh, man. Not all of them can play in different zip codes at the same time. That's just Steam. No, I know that's just Steam, but that's the only player count we have to go off of. We're not when we look at numbers, it's nice to look at the number of players, but like you mostly want to look at the trends. You want to look at the percentiles of the trends of the line. It's not so much about the numbers, it's more about the trends. So we can see that a quarter of the players for some reason by 6 p.m. are logged off the game and they don't get back on until like noon the next day. So hypothetically, the only evidence we have is to go off of the idea that the trend continues no matter what the platform is. Now, could it be that more PlayStation players play at like 7 p.m. at night? It could possibly be, but we don't have that data. They don't make that data available. So the only data we have to go off of is the Steam DB. Check Silksong. Is Silksong out now? Like, did they do like a midnight release? No, they didn't. They did not do a midnight release. When is Silksong actually out? New York, 10 a.m. Why do they do this? You can call me unk, boomer, old-fashioned, whatever you want. Every game should come out at midnight. I'm so tired of this 10 a.m. bullshit. Or like 1 p.m. Or like 4 p.m. Make it come out at midnight. Like, what happened to that, bro? No games come out at midnight anymore. You know? If you count console, DVD probably has over 500,000 players. Probably. That's not all PC players. No, I know. Because there's a lot of people who play it on Xbox Game Pass on PC as well. I gotta see Konami building in Las Vegas. Nice, man. eBay. You know what's crazy? The only reason I know who eBay is of people posting asking who eBay is. Like, the only reason I would know who eBay is because every time eBay gets brought up at like a streamer award or something, everyone always just posts about who the hell is eBay. Who's that? He's like one of the largest streamers in the world, but he's completely unknown to anyone in North America because he is Spanish. So literally no one in North America knows who he is unless you're in tune with Spanish culture. But over there, he's like their Kai Cenat, basically. Like he's like a superstar over there, man. You're at work till 7 a.m. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Remember there was like two YouTubers back in the day like that? Oh, yeah. Oh, no, for sure. Kick's like that, too. Some of the biggest Kick streamers aren't even... They're Spanish streamers. Yeah. If only he spoke English. Does eBay not speak English? I've never watched an eBay event, eBay stream. I've never seen anything to do with eBay. The only thing I know about eBay is if he runs events on Twitch and they get like millions of viewers. I have no idea. That's probably why no one knows him if he doesn't speak English. The day of PewDiePie's over, unfortunately. Yeah. I like to think that I am, I like to think that I'm more the streamer version of similar to PewDiePie, you know, just gaming and trying to play as many games as I can, a variety of games. And it's funny because there's going to be people going, oh, you only play Phasmophobia, Dead by Daylight, but those are the only, like, the casual viewers. Why are you blocking the sun? There is no sun. It's nighttime, sir. It's nighttime right now. Okay, let's see this nerf. Okay, so if I throw it here. I mean, I still got it. Is it really that much of a nerf? Okay, so you can't like, okay, so I do, it is a bit of a nerf. It does take a little bit, you gotta kind of throw it ahead of you a little bit. Yep. Waste the pallets, man. Go ahead and waste them. Oh, so that's, yeah, that one, I didn't get the effect of that one. It is kind of nerfed for sure. Congratulations, man. There's no way out for you. Slight nerf? Yeah, slight nerf. Did she just... I think if you, they're going to need to do something about flashlighters. So this is what I think is going to become the biggest problem with this game. With the new tunneling update, the bully squads, they're going to need those the bully squads are going to become the problem. They're going to need to do something about bully squads and like spamming flashlights and stuff. Wait, I have a 20% speed boost. Wait. Oh. Like this. This is what I'm talking about. When every player runs a flashlight, because of the hook speed. Wait a minute. Wait. Bully squads are rare? You think bully squads are rare? I don't think bully squads are rare. By bully squads, I mean players that constantly crowd like pickups with flashlights and shit. I see that pretty consistently. So nah. I never get good players on my team. Well, I don't think these players are random. And you're using head-on. You're such a fucking little shithead. I don't think these players are randoms. I think it's pretty obvious they're not randoms. Wait, and she just got unhooked. So she's protected. Okay, this is a good test. So I'm about to hook this player for the first... Why are you running decisive strike? I'm literally trying to test it. So this player just got hooked. So I'm gonna tunnel. Let's see what happens. Will it say on my screen bad boy, like tunneling detected? Like, what will it say? Can you fucking not? Trying to do this for science. It doesn't even tell you. It doesn't say anything. Interesting. So I'm pretty sure these survivors now have a 25% speed boost of repairs. If it's working the way it's intended, I believe that's what. And also I don't know if you guys noticed, they did these like weird things with the gens where they're like on fire now. How did you know I was here? The gens are like on fire for some reason. I don't know why. This is the new survivor, by the way. If you're in the stream, do a 360. If you're in chat, do a don't flash me. Do a 360 for us. What is she doing? Do a 360. Yes, do a 360. Yes, I know. Do a 360. Show us. God damn it. We'll move back then and I'll just look at you myself. I never realized if you look down, you can see Clown's gut. That's kind of funny. Ass check. That's okay. Is no notifications for unhooks anymore? No. Wait. That's a kill before 6 hooks. Okay, can I regress a gen still? Let me see this. Does it just show that it's regressing, but it's not? Like, I wonder. Like, does it still do the visual effect? No, it regressed? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? And no, because I can still block it. Interesting. So they said that's... Huh. That's not supposed to work like that if they're going by their patch notes. The anti-tunnel thing's only if someone dies before 6 hooks. Someone's died before 6 hooks. It had to be consecutively. Oh. So it's only if it's 2 hooks in a row and before 6 hooks. So if someone dies before 6 hooks, but they weren't previously hooked, it doesn't matter. Okay. I understand. I don't think that was properly worded. So it doesn't matter if someone dies before 6 hooks. It matters if someone's killed before 6 hooks by being hooked twice in a row. That's okay. That's a great thing to know. Actually, let me see. I want to see the pickup. Let's test the pickup. To avoid hard tunneling, yeah. So this guy's crawling and he's regressing. So as far as I know, shut up. As far as I know, he's regressing. So he's gonna have a 90-second cooldown so he can pick himself up. And then there it is. So then I down him again. So he should be able to pick himself up faster this time. Watch. because you only have to wait the 90 seconds one time. Is he just not recovering? That's still pretty long. That's still pretty long. Like that's still quite a long time. Now, I don't know if he was actually like recovering that entire time, but that was still pretty long. When was the last time you were able to pick yourself up? Well, it just gives them base kit unbreakable. What are you doing over here? It was like 30 seconds. Yeah. Which is still a pretty long time, I'd say. Okay, so Clown is slightly nerfed, I'd say. You gotta like launch them ahead of you like that. You can't like just throw it in front of you and get the speed boost. Nice pallet. What killer are you playing? I'm playing Clown. I'm testing the Clown nerf. It's still playable. It's gonna need some adjusting though. It's gonna need some adjusting though. Like I can't do this. Well, if I kind of wait a second, I can. A lot of muscle memory is gonna be out the window. I think there's going to be a problem with bully squads, though. There's going to be a problem with bully squads, and there's going to be a problem with survivors that run the same skin. True, imagine a team of Leons. Yeah, a team of Leons is going to be an interesting problem. It's going to be an interesting problem because they're all probably going to be using base skins because Leon doesn't have very many cosmetics. It's going to be an interesting problem. Can I play with you? I'm not playing in the game. I'm playing the test server. So I'd say the Clown nerf is like slight nerf, but not like insane nerf. Clown is not dead. I'll say that. It's not as fun as it used to be, but it's not dead. It's rage bait. It's only rage bait if you're an idiot and you can't read. I want to see if he's... I want to see if he was recovering that whole time, because it seemed quite long when he was recovering. I want to see... Which one's Bill? Bill was the Jonkler. Did Jonkler leave? He just left. He doesn't even want to have a conversation. See, that's the nice thing about the PTB is like, you know, it's PC players only, so like you can have conversations. Did you play the new 007 game today? No, the 007 game didn't come out today. They were just doing a gameplay reveal. So what do you think of the update? Okay, let's go through the update again. Let's go through what I like and I don't like. I like that they nerfed the Dark Lords add-ons. Overall, I'm not a big fan of the Dark Lords, so this is a W for me. What's the unknown? We haven't got into the unknown. Inflicts the hemorrhage status effect to survivors injured by UVX for 45 seconds. So they buffed the unknown? They buffed the unknown. The Unknown got a buff on every add-on. Okay. I mean, honestly, I kind of like playing against the Unknown. So, like, I don't mind them buffing Squirter. Dark Lord, you know, happy to see it. The Clown nerf isn't really that bad. I don't think this Ghoul nerf is that bad either. Because the Ghoul nerf is like, if you do the tentacle suck and the person's on the other side of a vault, it just doesn't like hold them there now, which is good. I think that's a good change. I think these perk changes are heavy survivor sided. Heavily survivor sided. Do I like the Myers change? Not really. Like, to me, when you play Myers before, Myers was like just kind of like a goofy fun killer. And I feel like now he's just kind of like, he's fine. I don't know if I would play him a lot though. I don't like that they added more pallets to the map. I don't like that at all. I don't think that was necessary. I really don't think that was necessary to add more pallets, but it's what it is, man. And then obviously this tunneling and slugging. Okay, does it specifically say? Okay, where is it? Where was the thing at the bottom here? When a survivor dies to a hook or more. Oh. It's when a survivor dies to a hook action or Mori before 6 hook states. The remaining survivors gain a 25% repair speed boost. So it doesn't actually have to do with them being tunneled. It just matters if they're dead before 6 hook states. So the 6 hook states thing is the repair speed boost. So technically that game, they had a repair speed boost. And then when a survivor that was previously hooked is killed or sacrificed. So if you... Okay. So what this means is, if you hook a survivor, and then they get unhooked, and the next survivor that you hook is them and they die, you can't block, damage, or regress gens for the rest of the game. Even if it's like 3 minutes later, as long as it's the same killer that was previously hooked before that, no matter what, you lose the ability to block, damage, or regress gens. I think that should have a timer cooldown. But, you know. That's okay. I still don't think I've ever seen the aura of a survivor with this barbecue chili base kit thing they're talking about. I don't think I've still ever seen a survivor. You have a crumb in your beard? No, I don't. I haven't ate anything today with crumbs. Interesting. Are you done with Dead by Daylight? I think we're done with the PTB. I think this is all we needed to see. I mean, the killer's fine. I mean, I'm probably going to still get the killer for the perks, but I'm probably not going to play the killer a whole lot. But... Oh! I didn't tell you guys about the survivor perk. This perk's really cool. Look at this. Ghost Notes. Look at this one. This killer perk, this survivor perk's really good. I'm probably going to use this. While you're exhausted, your scratch marks disappear 50% faster, and you recover from exhausted 10% faster. So this means when you have this perk on, your scratch marks, you're harder to find, and you get like life back 10% faster. This perk's going to be really good. This perk's going to be real. What the hell is this? This perk's going to be really good. I don't know about the other ones, though. The other ones are kind of weird, but that's a good one. The killer perks are kind of dookie, though. Not great. Although... Wait a minute. This one for Nurse could be kind of crazy. Whenever you start chasing a survivor, reveal the auras of all other injured survivors within 16 meters for 5 seconds. This perk is a 30-second cooldown. So, like, if you're going after someone who's healing, and they didn't heal, the injured survivor would have their aura revealed for 5 seconds. That could be a decent one. Faz. Yeah, I think we'll do Faz. We're not going to do Smash tonight. Are you an aura farmer? Yes. Zane, stop playing Dead by Daylight. I don't know if it's going to be that bad. I do sadly think, and this is, so I don't think the game's going to be enough to make me want to stop playing it. I do think the game's changes are going to be enough to make people stop having interest in the content, though. Like, I could see this having an effect where, like, instead of having like 200 to 300 people interested in DBD content, it turns into like 150 to like 100. Stop playing DBD for tonight. No, I'm saying in general. So, yeah, I don't know. Did they announce a date for this, by the way? I don't think they did. DBD 9.2.0 release date. It just says the release of the PTB, so we don't know when it's actually going to come to the game. Oh! No, never mind. "19 days. We have 19 days until all these changes go live. 19 more days. And then hell goes loose. That's crazy, man. Broncos are trash. Defense carries. You know, the Broncos offense was like crazy consistent last year, right? No, you won't know that. You don't watch football. You're just talking shit. So yeah, it goes live on Tuesday, September 23rd, 2025 at 11 a.m. Bo Nix is trash. I mean, Bo Nix is probably going to be a top 7 quarterback this year, but why haven't you banned yourself? Well, that's not how this works, man. Have you tried No Man's Sky? I played No Man's Sky. I played it when it came out. I'm not really like, I don't like, personally, I liked No Man's Sky, but I'm not really like the kind of guy that would go back and play No Man's Sky for like every update, you know? I'm just not really a big space game guy, personally. What up, Megalope? How you doing? McCarthy's better? You don't know that because McCarthy hasn't ever played an NFL game. You don't know if McCarthy's going to be better. I hope he's better because I picked him in fantasy as my backup to Josh Allen. But, you know, we'll see. It's so much better now. It's the perfect space game. What are you doing? We're just looking at the stuff about the new Dead by Daylight update. We were just testing it out a bit. I appreciate the sticker, Megalope. Thank you for the 99 cents. Did we already Smash? I don't think we're going to do Smash tonight just because we got a little bit off track and we played a little bit like DBD for a longer tonight. But what about Chronos? What, Chronos Trigger? Isn't that like a Souls MMO? Oh, you mean the game Chronos? No, I know what game you're talking about. I know Chronos. Of course you play DBD and Smash. I actually just started playing Smash for the first time in 20 years, like 3 days ago, so yeah. What got you into Dead by Daylight? I think Dead by Daylight has a really satisfying gameplay loop. I think it's really fun. Zane, why do you have a woman on your wall? Oh, yeah. Do you guys see that? You guys, I hung them up on the wall. You see? You see that now? Look, the fuck off has its own spot now. And then we got the wall scroll, and then we got the other one right here. Yes. I changed some stuff. And then you can't see it. Here, let me go back to this one. So I have something coming tomorrow that's going to cover this. This whole wall back here is going to be something new tomorrow. This whole wall is going to be filled. I'm going to fill it. I'm going to fill it up. That's going to be tomorrow. Where's you put your yeah, I don't have yeah. I took away the diploma. I moved some stuff around here. Yeah, this is a little bit different. Don't mute me again. Let me cook. If you got muted, it was because you did something dumb. So, did you like Destiny? So here's my thoughts about Destiny. I love Destiny, but Destiny's the kind of game where I will lose interest and just end up like 5 DLCs behind and never play it again. But the first 2 or 3 DLCs, I'm like locked in, playing like constantly. But eventually I just lose interest and I just I'm going to play Destiny 3. When Destiny 3 comes out, I'm going to play it. But I can't stay interested in a game like Destiny constantly. Maybe now more than before, but I don't know. Good night, Victoria. Are we going to switch to Phasma now? We're going to switch to Phasma. Are you playing Borderlands 4? Yeah, we're going to play Borderlands 4. Yep. Is there supposed to be a third game? Well, I don't know now because 2 updates ago, they said it was going to be the final DLC for the game. And now they're releasing another one. So I heard they were going to make a Destiny 3. I don't know. You play DBD, that's as boring as Destiny? That's just an opinion. DBD, in my opinion, has one of the most addictive gameplay loops there is. And I think if you don't play both Killer and Survivor, I don't think you can understand the addictive gameplay loop and how good Dead by Daylight can feel to play. Being able to learn and improve at Dead by Daylight is really satisfying. Obviously you start off and you're really dog shit and you get killed constantly and it sucks. But when you're able to start slaying out 4K games and start killing entire lobbies, and then on Survivor, you start having these 30, 60, 90-second chases, it feels really good. It's fun because it's player-player interactions. Well, yeah, no, you feel you constantly feel like you're improving, and then you're you're stunting on someone else and you know it's a real player. They ruined Destiny, dude. They just failed so hard at running that game well. Yeah, I have no idea what's been going on with Destiny. The only thing I know about Destiny is it's now a microtransaction-riddled cesspool of what it used to be. I know it just costs so much.
Megalopi super chatted $4.99. It does feel good, Zaddy.
I don't know if we're thinking about the same thing. You might have something else on your mind. It's also fun because you could be toxic to other people in DBD. Yeah, I don't usually I'm usually not the kind of person to be toxic unless someone else is toxic to me. If someone bully flashes me where they're crowding me and flashing me multiple times, I'm gonna get their ass and I'm gonna make them pay every time. So.
The exclamation mark inverted exclamation mark super chatted $1.99. I, heart suit emoji, you, Jack Blacklight, smiling face with hearts emoji.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much, B. I appreciate you. Why did stream go down tonight? There was a little bit of internet issues at the start of stream, and also we kind of had to start a little late just because of some issues that were going on personally. I'm not really going to get into, but it's fine. It's fine. Your stream looks different tonight. So I don't think my camera's been on 60 FPS until now. My camera for the past 4 months has been on 30 FPS. See, now it's all like I'm doing all these movements and it's like 60 FPS and fancy. It was 30 FPS before and I never noticed because I'm not doing like, exaggerated movements on the screen. So, it's hard to tell, but yeah. So here we go. That's why it looks a bit different. Yeah. What happened? No, it wasn't actually because of the settings. The settings said 60 FPS, but here's the thing. For the camera to actually be able to create 60 FPS, it needs to accept enough light into the camera lens. So I had to change the exposure down a tick to activate the 60 FPS. It wasn't actually the settings in OBS, it was the exposure on the webcam. That was the problem. That was the problem. Most of your viewers come to trash talk you. That's okay. If you did a hot tub stream, you would have known. Probably. We're waiting for Goon stream. Chat. We are going to play Phasmo, okay? We're just yapping a bit, okay? We're just yapping. He updated his camera for the OnlyFans. No, actually, if I was gonna make an OnlyFans, I'd buy like a $1,200 like DSLR, like top of the line camera. Like I would make, if I were to make OnlyFans content, my OnlyFans content would be like cinema. I would make cinema with it, bro. I would write scripts. I would have background music, editing, CGI. Like it would be cinema, okay? I would be doing cosplays. I would make like themed video. Oh, it'd be cinema. It's iconic. It would be. It would be. CGI. What would you use that for? Well, I would make one of my ideas is to make my cock into the sandworm from Dune. So I would CGI my cock coming out of the sand like the sandworm from Dune. That was one of my first ideas. And that would be like the intro. And then so the female in the situation would be CGI'd to look like some like Greek like giant goddess. So like it'd be like one of those fantasy kind of things where it's like the giant woman. What the hell do they call that? Giantress or something? Oh, what do they call that? There's like a name for it where it's like the fetishization of like giant women. I can't remember the name of it. There's a term for it though. Giantess. Yes. Giantess. Yes.
Megalopy super chatted $4.99. Plaza do that Zane's Kane on air. Purple heart emoji.
I'm only kidding. I'm not actually gonna make my, a sandworm Dune spinoff. So the giantess, you should say, the giantess would tame the sandworm. Well, you can imagine how the giantess would tame the sandworm. You can imagine that yourself. Be right back. I'm gonna make an AI song cover of you singing Lady Gaga. Oh no, bro! Someone did that before and it got banned on YouTube. Someone tried that before. Someone had me singing some like fat song. I can't remember what it was. You should collab with Johnny Sins. I don't know what kind of cinemas and sitcoms you think I'm going to be making on OnlyFans, but it would not involve Johnny Sins. I can tell you that right now. Why do you have LGBT lights in your room? I think you're mixing the not algorithm, the whatever the hell, the abbreviation. Sorry, the words you're looking for is RGB or LED. You can't talk tonight? No, I can't talk tonight. But even if I did have LGBT lights in my room, there's nothing wrong with that. So.
Akhilesh Sharma super chatted 45 cents. You won't have to edit to look it like TH Sandworm.
Well, unfortunately, I will because I am not uncut. because for those of you that are uncut, it already looks like a sandworm. If it's cut, it doesn't look like a sandworm. Well, I guess it kind of could, but not really. Delightful. Okay, I think it's time for Phasmo. I think it's time to get into it and see what kind of ghost action we can get into tonight. Zane, when are you playing Chronos? Okay, that's a good question.
Tuxedo Mask super chatted $2.
What up,
you
Tuxedo?
look like you ate a giant sandworm.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. That's a good question. Chronos The New Dawn came out today. We have early streamer access. We will be playing that, replacing Smash until we beat it. I know a lot of people might be offended by that, but unfortunately, that's what it's going to be. So here's the plan for the next few days. Okay? Hear me out. Hour and a half of DBD, 2 hours of Chronos, hour and a half of Phasmo. That's the plan. You're circumcised? I am circumcised. My parents wanted to make sure I got the snip. Okay. Foreskin reveal at 200 likes. How about 200 members? No, I'm kidding. I'm not actually going to reveal it. And an hour of Helldivers? No, we're not going to waste time on Helldivers. Have you played Firewatch? That's that game. It's like a walking simulator story game, right? And you're in like a camp, a reservation area, and you're in like the tower, and you have to investigate like campgrounds and stuff. I played that game. And you find like a dead body or something. Yeah, I remember that game. Yeah, I played that. Park Ranger. Yeah. No, I played that. Do you play Killer or Survivor more? Honestly, I think by now, like if you were to actually break down my time as Killer and Survivor, I'd say it's pretty even. Like it might be slightly Killer sided, but like I'd say it's more even than most people. Like I play a lot of both. So you look like the guy from The Hangover, Brody. There was a guy named Brody in The Hangover. Okay, chat, for those of you that don't know how this works on this channel, the stream will end because we separate the games and we separate the streams by game. So there's a lot of people on the channel that only watch stream VODs, not when they're live, like after the fact, and they become a video once they're done. So this will be the Dead by Daylight test server stream. The next stream will be the Phasmo stream, which will start in a second here. So if you guys want to see that stream, make sure to subscribe to get the notification. And when it goes live, you will get the notification. So I will see y'all in just a sec here for Phasmo if you want to see it.